Guys, we have about like 45 minutes till we have to actually head.
You're not ready yet, bro. What do you mean?
Come with me on this 24-hour study vlog where I try to study for my chemistry exam that I have not studied at all for. I'll also be sharing tips throughout the video of how I constantly get A's on these types of exams, even with procrastination. Okay, we're gonna continue studying. Where's my toothbrush? Huh? Yo, I can't find my toothbrush. Guys, I literally had to get a new toothbrush. I don't know where my toothbrush went. I brushed my teeth with it yesterday. It literally just disappeared. So guys, I paint and I was washing the paintbrushes here and I set them aside to dry. And I guess after they finished drying, I just took them all up and put them in like my little paint carrier. And I put my toothbrush in there. Oh! Okay, so how's everybody doing? So in today's video, I don't know if this is gonna be like a 48-hour study vlog, 24-hour study vlog, but what I will tell you is I have a whole chemistry exam tomorrow that I have not studied for yet. And that's not good. That's not good. I'm literally going to have to cram, and I am going to be taking you guys with me. I'm gonna try to do a transition of me changing into my clothes, okay? So 1, 2, 3.
She was a fairy.
I'm so sorry about the noise, by the way. It turned on and I can't turn it off. Also, guys, really quickly, the shrinkage. Oh my gosh, So I'm gonna wait for my hair to dry, and then I'm gonna do the whole like updo hairstyle. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so I am at the coffee shop with... Hi, do you have any words for the viewers? Coffee is life. Yeah. Coffee is life, bro. I will never go a day without my matcha or coffee. Okay, so while we're studying, I want to give you guys a few study hacks that actually helped me do well on my exams, even when I procrastinate a little too hard sometimes. And we're going to start by talking about what to do in the classroom because that's what's going to set you up when you're studying. Now, tip number 1, honestly, just being fully present during class makes a huge difference. It's easier said than done, but if you guys can just take a moment to try to ingest what your teacher is saying, it's going to be a huge game changer. And the moment you start feeling confused, start asking your questions, even if they sound dumb. If you ask any of my teachers, they would literally tell you that I ask 1,000 questions in 1 hour, and honestly, it helps so much. You will get clarity right away, and it also shows your professor that you care. This will help build that connection, and trust me, that relationship really comes in handy later on when you need letters of rec or advice or you need some sort of connection. Tip number 2 is going to help you so much when you're trying to learn the material itself. But if you know what you're going to be learning the next class, and I know this is going to sound annoying, but just go ahead and go on YouTube and try to search about what your topic is and watch a video about it, even if it's just for a couple minutes, or read a couple pages about it. And sometimes, depending on the topic, you're going to be super confused, but trust me, the moment that you step into class and you start learning it, things are going to click and it's just going to be so much easier for you. I've actually had so many teachers tell me to do this and it's so helpful. Okay, this one is super underrated, but it's actually backed by science. You ever learn something in class and then a day later you go back to looking at what you learned and you're confused? That's because of something called the forgetting curve. But if you review your notes within 24 hours, your brain is way more likely to hold on to that information. This basically sends a signal to your brain basically saying this material really matters. Even just by like skimming your notes later that day will help you so much more than you'd think. And this is because it's going to help retain that information and will help go into your long-term memory. So it's currently 2:07 and I got here around like 1:40. I think before I go back into full-on studying, I'm gonna take like an hour break of just being lazy and just chilling. Just because I've been honestly working since the moment that I woke up. So your girl needs a break. On average, people can maintain a deep focus for around 25 to 45 minutes, so make sure you're always resting with studying. To add on to what I was saying before, in order for me to get maximum results from studying, I like to do 45 minutes of deep work and then afterwards take a 10-minute break. This is actually called the Pomodoro technique, and it helps you stay mentally fresher for a longer period of time. And by the way, this is all backed by science, so if you struggle with studying, try this out. It's been around like an hour and a half that I've been studying with breaks in between. I'm kind of starting to lose motivation and like attention when I'm studying, so that's not good. And that always happens to me whenever I start studying for like exams or things of that sort. I think the problem with this is that I'm not sensing like a sense of urgency, because honestly, I kind of know the material, but I do need to practice and just get the little things. But I'm like, oh, I have 3 hours tomorrow. So I'm just like, you know, but I just went ahead and I got Panera bread. And before I eat it, I'm gonna go on a run. Hopefully, with all of that, it will help me get back into the studying rhythm. Okay, so studying after working out has been a life changer for me, and this is because exercising helps boost memory and focus. This is due to increasing blood flow and brain boosting chemicals like BDNF, and 20 minutes of movement will literally help activate this, so try it out. The best thing to do for yourself and your mental sanity while studying is to romanticize it, okay? Make it aesthetic, put a face mask on, get some boba, okay? So it is currently 9:20 and I've been studying for quite a while, but I'm going to go to sleep right now because tomorrow I'm going to be waking up and I'm going to be studying 3 hours before the exam, like 3 hours straight till the exam. I'm gonna go to sleep, you guys. Good night. Okay, you guys, so it is the next day. Currently 8:50 and I went to the coffee shop at around like 8 and I studied a little bit and I got some matcha as well, a burrito. But I am in this like little study room and me and Maya are gonna be studying. I still am not feeling that motivated to study even though the test is literally in a couple hours. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not clicking with me, but I'm going to be studying now, so goodbye guys. Whenever it comes to exams, I'm either like super anxious and I can't breathe, or I'm like super peaceful, like there's no in between. And on this day, I guess I was just feeling super peaceful and I had like no worry in the world. But I will say that every single time that I take an exam, my body literally goes into fight or flight mode. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna start giving my best tips for these types of exams. And I thought a lot of people did this, but I guess not. But honestly, you guys, right before your exam, please study like an hour before. For literally every exam, I always wake up super early in order to get at least 1, 2, 3 hours of studying in. And I know this sounds super extreme, but this is literally how I get A's. Not only are you warming up your brain to prepare for the exam, but you're also reviewing all the important information that you need to know in order to succeed on the exam. Also, depending on the subject, I do a bunch of practice problems. For an example, for chemistry, as you're seeing me do this right now, I am reviewing all the problems that I've had difficulty in the past. So that way, if I come across a problem that looks like it, I will know how to do it because I just did it before the exam. If it's something that's more memorization based, I make sure to create a whole study guide of things that I need to memorize, and I keep looking back on it over and over again till I have to take the tests. Also, when I'm studying, I pretend to be teaching somebody on how to do it. And really quickly, make sure you guys are creating study guides for each unit, so that way when the exam comes, all you have to do is study the study guides that you already created. So you guys, we have about like 45 minutes till we have to actually head. We still have 45 minutes, broski.
I'm not ready yet, bro. What do you mean? I didn't know the 2 hours roll.
Maya! Listen, Maya, listen. I believe in you, okay?
No, you don't. No.
Bro, you're doing great. Okay, you guys, so I'm back home. I picked up my brother, ate a little bit, and I'm about to head to dental assisting. Let me tell you guys how the exam went. I honestly think I got an A. I think I did really good. Fingers crossed though. I'm gonna be sharing an exam tip that I really personally like. So during this specific exam, what I personally do, since there's a lot of calculations and depending on how much time you're given, it could be like a time crunch. What I like doing is when I'm going through the test, I go as fast as I can. As fast as I can, I circle any questions that I'm confused on or any questions I want to double check with. And if there's a question that I'm kind of stuck on, I literally skip it. I will look at it later. I'll look at it later, but it's just because of time purposes. I will do all the questions that I know for sure how to do. This way, if I am about to run out of time, at least I have gotten all the questions that I know for sure that hopefully I will get full credit on. And then I go back when I have time and I look at all the questions that I circled or had questions on or was confused on. And then I go back if I have some extra time to check any other answers and to just double check that everything's good. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. But I will see you guys after dental assisting. I was gonna complete the rest of this video and do some more studying and homework, but honestly guys, after dental assisting, I was so physically drained from doing that, and I was so mentally drained for the past, like, 3 days. I mean, honestly guys, looking back on this video while editing, like, oh my god, I had no energy at all. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell. I think the past couple days had like actually killed me, and exam day actually like took my soul from studying and doing work and everything. So honestly, I just took the rest of today off, and I think this is a sign that when you are tired, it is okay to rest, especially when you have been grinding. So I am going to be ending the video right now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what other content you guys want, and make sure to like and subscribe and comment. And if you guys want me to do like a whole tips video with like exams and studying, I can share all my secret tips and hacks and whatever. I'm gonna go to sleep now, so good night.